guest on ReW WhO, and it is RoNaLd HaRT Jr. So, were you a junior your whole life?
Yes,
like,
I'm a junior.
Yeah? Did they call you Junior?
No.
You were always just Ron?
Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie until right after high school. Then
you turned into?
Ron.
Ron, you dropped the E. And what do you like to be now?
Until sorry, everything. Call me anything you want.
Where'd you grow up?
Just don't call me late for lunch.
Ah, what did you eat for lunch today?
Nothing, I had a coffee for lunch.
Ah, did you have breakfast?
No.
Really? Uh-oh. Well, so then you're late.
I watch my son late for lunch.
You're late for lunch?
Yeah.
No, Ron.
I have to make sure the baby eats before me.
Oh, you have a baby?
Yeah.
How old's the baby?
19 months.
Oh, what's the baby's name?
Benjamin.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Benjamin. Oh, I think I saw pictures. Let me see. Benjamin. Now I gotta see.
It's like a strawberry parfait.
Oh boy, Benjamin is adorable.
Oh yeah.
Benjamin. When's his birthday?
He shares a birthday with Jimi Hendrix and Bruce Lee.
November 27th.
He also shares a birthday with Bill Nye the Science Guy and Jaleel White.
Wow. Wow. Amazing good company. And who do you share a birthday with?
No one, but the day after.
You don't think so?
When I turned, no. I share a birthday with my friend Aaron, my friend Jay, a couple other people. My friend's dad, from growing up in high school.
When's your birthday?
August 8th.
August 8th.
Yeah,
oh, that's Andy Warhol. That's Andy Warhol's birthday. Yeah. Look at that.
I know the year after I was born. I was born in 1973. The year after, on August 8th, Richard Nixon was signed.
Okay, all right.
August 8th, 1974, correct?
Probably, if you say so. I mean, you would know that, right?
That's the wonderful story.
Well, now you know you have Andy Warhol's birthday. See what you learn on our show.
I get a turn paper on Andy Warhol.
That's my daughter. Yeah, she's not 19 months anymore. No, but I remember when she was.
Was she a precocious old infant?
I don't know. What does precocious really mean? Ahead of their time?
What does it mean, Brad? I'm sorry.
Share.
I think energetic and smart and
she was
out
smart.
of control, but in a good way.
Lazy.
Wow, that's exciting though, Benjamin. So it changed your life.
He's a good boy.
Where were you born?
On Long Island. I'm sorry.
Oh, you had to think hard on that one.
Yeah, I was born in Plainview.
Okay.
Was it Central General Hospital? Used to be called?
What was it? Sexual General Hospital?
Central General Hospital.
That's what it sounded like. That's like a cheesy porno.
Yeah, it was like 73, so yeah.
So it was Sexual General Hospital?
No, Central General. It was on Old Country Road.
Somewhere in Long Island.
Somewhere in Long Island. I only know where I'm going. Like,
yeah.
You know, A to B and back again.
Nowadays, it's nice to see Long Island on the in the rearview mirror leaving.
I heard it's the wrong. Somebody told me it's the wrong island, but I didn't make that up.
It's one of the most densely populated areas in America.
I think Manhattan's got it beat.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
per capita.
As far as densely populated, and I love this island. I can't say I don't. You know,
People of the island.
This is the correct right island. It's a tropical island. I love it when it's like
tropical.
It is, right? So what do you do? You're a writer?
Yeah, I'm a writer. I do freelance writing.
And you write music stuff?
Yes.
And how does somebody get written up by you?
It all depends. I get stuff sent to me. I pitch ideas.
How often do you listen to what's sent to you?
I listen to it all the time. I listen to everything. I don't take anything for granted.
Is there something you specialize in that you prefer, or?
I listen to everything.
What do you listen for?
Originality. If I want to interview someone, it's always have to have a good story.
Like
a good
music story?
Anything,
or life
any
story?
kind of life, any story. You can take a human interest element, you can take a music element, and whatever makes it interesting.
And what's interesting to you?
It depends on who I'm interviewing.
So who's the last interview you did?
I just interviewed today at 11 o'clock this morning. I interviewed Guy Davis.
Oh, I know. We just interviewed him a few weeks ago.
Did you really?
Yeah, we have a little on our YouTube.
I'm doing he's great. I'm doing a story on.
He just was at Clearwater.
I'm doing a story on the 30th anniversary of Beach Street.
Okay.
So I interviewed a bunch of people from the film.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was
He's
fun.
really funny.
Yeah.
He's a funny man.
Yeah, I interviewed.
I know his mom just passed away though.
Yeah, I know.
We love you, Guy Davis. We really do.
Yeah, I just give him my condolences
Yeah.
for Ruby.
I know.
You know, it was I felt a little weird even doing the interview
Yeah.
so soon after.
Yeah, but he's such a pro.
Yeah, he was a pro.
And he's such an amazing musician.
Yeah. See, I didn't even get a chance to talk to him about the blues because all I talked to him was about.
Well, in our little interview, he played a little. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's good. I heard some of his stuff. It's very cool.
Yeah.
He's the real deal.
Yeah. So, what was your angle there? I mean,
Just
he has
talked to him about Beat Street. He was the star. He starred. He played the main guy. So I just got the stories from him, as I did with all the other folks.
Wow, that's pretty great. And where can people read this?
Well, it's coming out soon. I don't want to say.
But where can people read your stuff?
Oh, I post stuff on my Facebook wall.
Okay.
Yeah, which is RoNaLd HaRT Jr.
RoNaLd HaRT Jr. H-A-R-T.
Yes.
Is that like heart to heart? That's how they used to spell it, right?
Yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people misspell.
Well, heart could be misspelled, I can see, because you want to spell it like H-E, right?
Yeah, totally.
But you're a hearty.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of name is Hart? Is it like
It's Irish.
Yeah, I thought it was like somewhere UK.
It's Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So,
I'm more Italian than Irish.
You are?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Yeah.
mom's Italian?
Yeah.
Did she make Sunday dinners?
And then, yeah, we make Sunday dinners. My
But not like the authentic
My grandma,
Italian?
we would always have family over. We would go to like, you know, and my aunts. Everyone lived real close to each other. My grandfather.
On Long Island?
Yeah. They all moved there from when my family moved
Brooklyn?
here from Ravenswood, Queens.
Oh, Queens people
Yeah,
moved to Long Island.
my great grandparents ran a junk shop in
Really?
Ravenswood, and then my grandfather and his brothers parlayed into paper recycling, and they used to have paper mill in Astoria. It was and then my grandfather ended up selling it, but you know. You should have waited a couple of years because then recycling started to explode.
Yes, but I hear two sides of that.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, but it's a cool little story.
Yeah.
You know, they were pioneers, I think, of the recycling.
That's cool. No, I love recycling when it's legit.
Yeah.
I just hear all those stories of how it's not really as legit as you think it is. I had a drummer that worked for the EPA, and the stories she used to tell us.
Oh man, I can imagine.
It broke my heart. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen some stuff too.
Yeah, so, I mean, I always feel guilty if I don't recycle a bottle. She would always say, like, don't feel bad. They don't either.
Last year I did a job at, I'm doing like part-time work here and there. And,
yes.
Last year I did a job in this Italian supermarket in New Jersey, and you should have seen all the food they wasted.
I know.
I was like, well, why don't you guys just give this stuff to like the homeless shelters or something? What do you think, these people are going to sue you?
I know. It's terrible, right?
It's beautiful meats, cheeses.
All in the trash, right?
Foods.
I know. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, it's crazy. That is.
I know. That's how I feel. I know.
I'm not cut out for retail, clearly. So.
But it's just so foolish. Like, the way we waste things is so foolish because we really could. I don't know. How do we fix it? How do we fix it, de Blasio? Let's fix New York. Exactly.
These children are king and queen, just so incestual.
His kids were the king and queen at the Mermaid Parade.
Were they really?
Yeah, I mean.
The son annoys me.
That's a little incestuous, right?
The son kind of annoys me. That afro.
Well, I just have my own opinion.
He seems like a nice kid, but I don't know, just that
I just
afro.
think that they want to be movie stars, those kids.
Maybe. Yeah, the girl annoys me. She's pretty, but
they're going to be on some movie or sitcom or de Blasio kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like,
that's what I feel. It's a platform for them. It's the kids, man. And good for them. Their dad won for them, you know?
Yeah.
And let's see what he can do for New York, because we love New York.
Does Bloomberg have kids?
Bloomberg, no. Oh, wait, yeah, he had a daughter, didn't he?
Did Giuliani have kids?
Yes, he had 2 troublemakers.
Koch obviously didn't have children. Dinkins had kids, right?
I don't know, but Dinkins used to play tennis next to my parents' friends. That's all I know. But Giuliani's kids, I once went on a class trip to Gracie Mansion, and the only thing I remember is that the Giuliani kids were the only kids ever that carved their names into the windows. Yeah, there's like, if they couldn't, I don't know why they didn't paint it, but that's part of the tour now. That's where the Giuliani kids.
So they have more than 15 minutes.
Yeah, they carved. They're the only ones that ever did like damage. When their dad was the one that got graffiti like banned from the world. It's like, yeah, rebellious children.
A couple weeks ago, I interviewed Ian McClain from The Faces.
Wow.
He was a nice fellow.
And what did he tell you?
I got some good stories out of him.
What's a good question that you asked?
I asked him about working with Izzy Stradlin. Because he played on a couple of Izzy Stradlin's records. He played on, he worked with Nicky Sutton.
Okay.
Which was kind of cool. But then I talked to him just about his new album. I mean, I didn't want to jump in. I jumped a little bit about the 50th anniversary thing
of the
with
Faces.
the Small Faces. I didn't realize the Small Faces never toured the United States.
Yeah,
ever.
weren't they inducted? Like, I heard that there was a whole inducting thing with that,
I didn't
with
really
Rod
go into
Stewart.
that. Yeah, no, I didn't really go into all that because everyone else did.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk to him about like different things.
Cool.
You know, the New Barbarians. I talked to him a little bit about. You know that?
Yeah.
So that was cool. We did that, and, you know.
So what do you listen to
played,
with your iPod?
He played keyboards on Miss You. I never knew that.
For the Stones?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
that was
pretty cool.
Yeah, so I was excited
That's
to
a
hear
great
that.
album, that Miss Some Girls.
Yeah, that's a great
Oh
album.
wait, or is it Emotional Rescue?
Some
Miss
Girls.
You? Some Girls,
I like
right?
that album.
It's a great album.
I like
I have one of the first ones.
Do you
Remember,
with the, yeah, I
the
have
real
that
cover,
too.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we'll
the
get
real,
that too.
and then they had to change it, right?
Yeah. So what are you gonna say?
Well, I was going to ask you, like, what's on your iPod? Like, what do you listen to?
I don't really. I mean, I listen to this a lot outside when I'm working and stuff like that. I really don't. I listen to CDs a lot still and records.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm not much of a. You know, one of the worst things I really don't like.
So you still hear the skips?
So, I mean, I try to listen to everything straight through. But
No, but I mean,
skips.
yeah.
I try to
You know how you would get your own
records.
little skips on like CDs and albums? Like it would be like Hunky Dory. I knew where my little skip was. Like, you know.
Yeah.
When I hear certain songs and they don't have the skip, it's almost like it's missing a piece of it.
And what about putting a nickel on the arm of the turntable so that you could
well, you
play
always
better?
knew how to use your own thing, you know? Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, no, it's you know, I'm slowly coming around to the digital downloads.
You're gonna have to. You gotta catch up.
It's just
sometime,
it doesn't matter to me. It's kind of meaningless to me.
So you think bands?
It doesn't. It has nothing to do. Like nothing beats like the tangibility of an actual record.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
wait.
like,
So do you believe that bands should still put out CDs when they put something out?
Yeah,
Not just do
definitely.
digital.
Yeah, no, they
It's
should.
costly though for us musicians that make no money.
You know, it's
hard.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on what kind of.
You know,
money
you have to
you're
run
coming
1,000 CDs minimum, basically,
Yeah, totally.
and then you have to get the artwork. And digital really cuts costs a lot for us.
from. Yeah, but I got
Artists.
some cool stuff on here. I have the new Peter Murphy.
Oh wow!
And Tyler McFerrin. It's Bobby McFerrin's son. He's on Brain Feeder, which is an experimental hip hop label out of California, and it's pretty cool.
Drunk with Insignificance.
Yeah, it's Ben Chasney. From,
I like that name.
Comets on Fire and 6 Organs of Admittance.
Wow.
Caustic Window is Aphex Twin. This that thing. What was that?
It was like released. There was only like 3 copies. He made it for friends, and somebody found a copy on eBay and was going to pay $13,000 for it, and it was just on vinyl. And he finally just released it on CD, and he did it a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
I also have
So almost in Bob Dylan.
I have the new Ed Sheeran album on here too, but I don't know about it.
He's like a big deal right now.
I thought he'd be cool, but it's still too little. It's a little too Dawson's Creekish for me.
Okay, that makes sense.
You
But
know
that's
what I
his
mean?
market.
That's the whole thing. It's like Edward McCain type stuff that I'm not really into.
That's
Oh,
cool.
Lana Del Rey I like. She's kind of cool.
Ooh, you do?
What about
Yeah.
older stuff on
Older stuff on here. I have
Like groovy stuff.
like groovy
Oh,
stuff?
let me
It was actually through Ron who turned me on to Richard Barone's music. So
there you go.
And the bongos and so.
Can
I think he has some of that on there.
What do I have? Yeah, I have some Left Bank on here. I got some, Left Bank. Here, walk over here in there.
There you go.
I got that. I got some, the Grateful Dead. I've been on the Grateful Dead kick lately.
Did you ever see the Grateful Dead live?
You know, I never did. I should have. My friends used to go all the time.
I went a couple of times.
Because I grew up in the New Paltz area, so kind of, when you grow up in that area, you kind of repels you from Grateful Dead because there's so many people that are just so...
Aren't they more into fish?
Whatever it is, that whole scene. It just kind of, when you're in the moment of being in New Paltz...
So you were rebelling?
Yeah, so I was listening to like noisier, more caustic stuff.
Just to be obnoxious?
No, just because I liked it. Yeah, like the Butthole Surfers.
I love them!
You know, I thought they were great guys.
That's why the Butthole Surfers, when they would play, it was so much. They had the best orders. They wanted like 500 pizzas with, you know, like orangutan juice. You know, like they would just make the funny. And then they had the movies playing that would
the dental surgery that they used to have.
They would put up those movies while they were were hilarious.
Yeah, like I would have rather you did find Locust Abortion Technician on my CD player before like Anthem of the Sun.
Yeah.
Now I'll listen to Anthem of the Sun all the time.
Yeah, they were just really fun.
Yeah.
You know.
I listen to so much music.
They were being them. But I don't know. Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
I listen to so much music. I get on kicks, you know?
Yeah, I guess we all do, right?
Yeah.
So what kick are you on right now?
What's my kick these days? God, I don't even know, man. It's
It's such a kick you don't even know.
No, I'm just starting to think. I'm kind of in between.
You're in between kicks?
I was just a lot of Dead. A lot of Grateful Dead.
What's your favorite Grateful Dead, the top 3 anyway?
Top 3 albums?
Or songs?
You know albums.
Alright, albums. I meant the guy that drew them all.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, in New Orleans.
Really?
Yeah,
which covers? Like
he did all
the Skull album?
All of them.
That's awesome.
I should know his name. He's like really famous, but I have his card and he drew something on it.
My favorite Dead albums are probably Blues for Allah.
Oh, that's a great album.
Anthem of the Sun, I would say, and I'm a sucker for In the Dark.
I was not really a Deadhead, but I did see them.
In the Dark is such a great album.
Yeah.
For me, Seven with Touch of Grey on it.
That's a great,
it's such a great record.
Oh, so you're appreciating
I've been listening to a lot of 80s stuff lately. Like, I'll listen to, I was on a kick with, like, listening to a lot of Lou Reed stuff in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, I love the Blue Mask, Legendary Hearts, Mistrial, I think is a very underrated record.
Yeah.
You know, and then Bob Dylan stuff, I finally came around to, like, Empire Burlesque and Knocked Out Loaded and stuff like that. Like, it really...
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah, like, I just got the Zeppelin reissues to write up. And, I haven't listened to the Zeppelin albums in forever because I'd rather listen to, like, you know, Jimmy Page's Lucifer Rising soundtrack or, like, Stormcock with Roy Harper. I'm geeking out here, so sorry.
Oh, were you a geek too?
In terms of music, you know.
Are the Dead geek?
Well, it depends on how you, I don't know.
The attitude can be geek.
Yeah, there are snobs, though. There are snobs, man. Like, I write for jam bands.
Is it geek, snob, and is that,
I don't
what
know.
else is there?
You got guys there that, like, I wrote something about the Dead for jam bands. I write for jam bands.
Oh, people take it personal.
Oh, man, I think I
touched a
did a
nerve.
faux pas. Oh, how dare you?
Oh, the authorities.
Yeah. You know, that song wasn't covered then. What are you saying?
Wow. So you were busted by the Dead police.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Trolls.
Wow, that's funny. That's kind of nice
Patrol.
though. It's good for them.
Good for them, man.
Yeah.
God bless them.
And they always say measure in inches how much the people write. It doesn't really matter in the content.
I love those.
That's what Andy Warhol
comments,
says,
so.
and you have his birthday, so.
Yeah, those comment boards are awesome.
It's
like
great.
YouTube and stuff.
Oh yeah, I got a
Yahoo.
lot of hate ones.
Oh god, no, just in terms of just the grammar and the spelling and just what is said.
Well, it's hard to have
amazing.
good grammar these days anyway with
God.
typing because
it's brilliant.
It's you so quickly press send. I'm so guilty of having very poor spelling.
And I would rather have somebody say "you are" with a U and an R.
I do that.
Rather than misuse "your" or "you are."
Well, the YR comes from like the Riot Girl thing, doesn't it? YR.
That's your. Yeah.
Or you are, like you are.
Like I do you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends. And then sometimes you have to go into like, you know, like the whole Prince thing, you know, instead of 2, you use the numeral 2, some people use it. So.
Prince did that?
You know, on those songs, I would die for you. Or,
yeah, for you. I do that all the time. I use the numbers too. I do. I love Prince.
Oh man, but you know.
But it is Michael Jackson Day.
Yeah. I love Michael Jackson.
Big
fan of Dangerous. Is a great album.
Thank God.
And then,
Give it up for Michael, yeah.
And Michael Jackson,
he changed the world.
And you had Eddie Van Halen play on.
He had everyone. Slash right? Exactly. Yeah. Then Sheryl Crow, I think she was a backup singer for Michael Jackson.
Sean Lennon was in Captain EO?
Why wouldn't he be?
He was one of the kids, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He was in Smooth Criminal video, but I think that was part of that Captain EO film. Right?
Probably. I know.
Michael, I was sad when he passed away.
Michael.
For all his.
It's like you know where you were, right, on this day? I was actually in New Jersey.
Me and my wife had an apartment in West Caldwell, and I think I saw it on the news.
Yeah.
We were watching as it happened.
Oh.
You know, they found the body, That was a shame. That was sad, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it was his time, I guess. I mean, there's no rhyme, you know, and everybody is going there, but I know, you just don't, sometimes you just don't know how it's going to happen, right?
Yeah, you know, Lou Reed was a bad one, though. For me.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of knew. MCA and Lou Reed were probably two of the... George Harrison, MCA, and Lou Reed were probably the three bad ones.
For you?
Yeah.
Aww.
Totally. You know what I'm saying? Because they all kind of...
Heartfelt.
Yeah. And I'm like such a Lou Reed sellout. My entry to Lou Reed was New York. The album New York. I love that. Oh, I love that. That's a great album.
There's so many comebacks in his career.
Oh yeah, definitely. Set the Twilight Reeling is such a great album too.
But I have to say I love Lou Reed and all, but my favorite thing about Lou Reed is Laurie Anderson.
Which one?
Laurie Anderson. She is the coolest person on earth. I have. I would love to. I met her a couple times, and every time I've met her, she is just the nicest, coolest lady. When I worked at the Ritz, she came to the Ritz one night and said, I want to buy a ticket. And we were like, you're on the guest list. She's like, I want to buy a ticket. I will not use my name on the guest list. I want to support art. And no one else ever did that. She did that. Good for her. And it always stuck with me because other people wiggle in. I can name a few, but I probably won't right now. Maybe when we're in break. But everyone else tried to wiggle on the guest list.
Of course they do.
She didn't. And I just love her so much for that.
Did you see the Guns N' Roses show at the Ritz?
I did.
That's awesome.
I know. Oh my God, it was fun as hell. They were crazy.
Yeah, that's why I love Izzy Stradlin. So that's why it was a treat to talk to David about that because I think he was Guns N' Roses.
All right, but you know what? We gotta move because we still have a belly dancer or something. So it is National Catfish Strawberry Parfait Day. Please help yourself to lunch.
Well, I'm gonna be watching.
We need a skeleton from your closet.
I'm gonna be watching Catfish tonight on MTV.
Oh, cool.
One of my favorite shows. There's a skeleton in your closet. I watch Catfish.
There you go, and it's Catfish Day. Wow. Would you like to put your button?
Yeah. I'm also a registered Republican.
Sorry.
Wow, just lost some points from over here.
There you go! Give it up for the Republicans! HaRT Jr. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm more of a Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay. Lincoln. The Lincoln Republican.
I'm a repeat offender to myself. I get